co-main event time, and this is your St. Louis Showdown. A man I never thought I would get a chance to call inside the squared circle.
Team number one. They started over 20 years ago, right here in St. Louis. First, from the edge of sanity, 191 pounds, Delirious.
Anybody familiar with Delirious, I think he's gone way past the edge of sanity. Delirious will bring a different kind of challenge than anyone else. Very calm as he makes his way down to ringside. As longtime fans of Ring of Honor will well remember Delirious. An incredible run he had in that company. Continues to have with Ring of Honor. Legendary matches, and now this takes me back about 20 years to buying the old VHSs online. Boy, I just dated myself big time. I see the likes of Delirious, Matt Sydal, Roderick Strong, Bryan Danielson, Austin Aries, Alex Shelley, Jimmy Rave, all the greats from Ring of Honor. How incredible to see Delirious standing inside of a Glory Pro Wrestling ring. He still looks to be in tremendous shape. Speaking of tremendous shape, his partner has never looked better. You can talk about it being 20 years on from when he made his first impact in professional wrestling. Matt Sydal was at the top of his game.
From St. Louis, Missouri, open your heart, open your mind, open your third eye for Matt Sydal.
Matt Sydal looking to help you cosmically, spiritually, open the third eye and embrace what he can bring. That's what fans have been embracing, what he can bring for a long, long time. Go all the way back to the days of Matt Sydal joining Austin Aries, Roderick Strong, Jack Evans as part of the legendary Generation Next that raved havoc all through Ring of Honor for years. Matt Sydal went on to become Matt Bourne in the WWE. He's been with Impact. He's been with AEW. He's been everywhere in the wrestling world. And he comes all the way back to St. Louis 20 years later to team up with a man he sported with in a very calm right now, Delirious. That's not going to last long. And if those are two legends of St. Louis, these are two men who have followed in their footsteps. I love that intro. And the dad's here.
And their opponents, first from St. Louis, he is your father's favorite wrestler, Dan the Dad.
Well, my dad came over the other day, was dressed exactly like that. We've been creating fashion. Never mind. I don't want to. Never mind. Next man out. Well, if you're Dan the Dad and you've got to counter Delirious, you've got to find somebody that runs at ludicrous speed from the moment he wakes up in the morning. There he is. Warhorse.
His partner weighed in at 4,000 pounds of raw heavy metal. He's here to rule as WARHORSE.
I don't know that Delirious has ever seen anyone quite like Warhorse, and the opposite is also true. And for those of us who remember the long legend of Delirious, that ring bell is going to ring. And things are about to get very, very interesting as the St. Louis crowd embraces Dan the Dad and Warhorse. It's St. Louis current versus St. Louis legends here at the Pageant 2.
This is a tag
Warhorse
team match,
woke up at
fall
ludicrous
30.
speed.
Your referee is H.D. Daniels.
Delirious is about to go there. I have seen this so many times before. Delirious standing near motionless. Watch out, there's the bell! That's why they call him Delirious. Almost barking at Dan the Dad. The fans of St. Louis certainly remember. Dad, right over to Warhorse. He's all yours. Well, this could be some sort of apocalyptic event. When Delirious and Warhorse collide, the world may come to an end. And they are just giving it to one. Now, I'm not sure either one can understand what the other one is saying. I'm not sure what language Delirious speaks, and Warhorse is hammering his head into the top turnbuckle. Delirious may have just called Warhorse crazy. Wouldn't that be something? And now Delirious says, all right, I'll take you to the turnbuckle. It's not going to do you any good. Warhorse, he downstairs, he'll take Delirious over. And Delirious fires right back. Hitting these two in the head is not going to do you any good. As Delirious try to tour Warhorse all the way around the ring. From buckle to buckle and corner to corner. They'll both collide right back to the center of the ring, and it's a standoff. The men in the white coats with the butterfly nets will be here momentarily. There you see Matt Sydal getting in on the posing, and when you look like that, why wouldn't you? Dan the Dad is the only man left. Oh no, here comes Dan. There is no dad bod when it comes to Dan the Dad. That man is in shape. Oh boy. The first 3 rows just passed out as he took that shirt off. And the pose down in the middle of the ring. All right. What in the world is going on? Now Delirious. Oh, the clobber! Dan and Warhorse. What's even scarier is Matt Sydal understood what Delirious said to him. The only time I've ever heard anything remotely close to English from Delirious is about 18 years ago. He took Alex Shelley over in a arm lock and said banana phone. That's about as close as I've ever gotten. What the world? He's got a handful of something. What is going on around here? Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, Matt Sydal has taken down Dan the Dad to step over with a toe hold set up. And he'll wrench back on that leg. A little bit more conventional wrestling, even if they're on the floor on that side of the ring. Who gave him the microphone? Oh! Warhorse just missed at him. I think it might have been Anheuser-Busch. Very probable. As Delirious was at least close to English. And Ben, the commissioner, will be around to see about handing him the microphone as Dan the Dad and Matt Sydal go back and forth. Something tells me Ben didn't have a choice. If you saw Delirious come charging at you, would you not hand him whatever he wanted to get out of the way? As Matt Sydal back into the ring. Double team whip across the ring from Warhorse and Dan the Dad. Warhorse first man in with the back elbow and the clothesline. They'll feed him right out into Dan, who scoops, spins, sidewalk slam. Great teamwork. And they'll hit the pose. Look at the arms on Dan the Dad, by the way. He's been hitting the gym. I don't know where Delirious is. I'm scared to find out as Matt Sydal, whoa, caught Dan on the way through. Now captures Warhorse, drops the leg on Dan, and used the shoulder to the chin. What in the world was that? Matt Sydal goes inside out into a senton. And now he's going to tag Delirious. Off the ropes, takedown from Matt Sydal. Delirious can't quite figure out where he's going and then drops the elbow. Matt Sydal applauding his tag team partner as Delirious smacks the hand away from Warhorse. Snapmare takeover by Delirious. And oh no, Delirious has Dan's glasses. And Delirious has put on the glasses. Whoa, elbow right down to the side of the neck. And another. And Delirious still with the glasses in hand, drops the knee. Hands the glasses over to Matt Sydal on a ring apron. And actually, they kind of look good with Matt Sydal. He's got the whole professor of theology or... Oh, I think he stomped the glasses. As Dan the Dad, or at least faked as if he was going to. Psychology maybe for Matt Sydal as the headlock applied by Delirious. Stomped down to the foot. Delirious, of course, does not wear boots. Goes barefoot. So those stomps having big effect. That one was right on the toes. And the Dad hits the ropes. Delirious ducks, hoists him up to the shoulders, and puts him right down face first. And a punt-style kick to the midsection. Now Delirious traps the leg, leans back and tags in Matt Sydal. Sydal hops into the ring and puts the knee to the side of the head of Dan the Dad. So for all the insanity that Delirious brings, he is one heck of a professional wrestler. And now Matt Sydal, surfboard, he's got the chin locked, he's got the feet locked, and Dan the Dad is in a world of pain right now. That is a chiropractic adjustment he did not ask for. And Matt Sydal, great strength, able to hold him there for an extended period before stomping down to the back. And right back to the block. See, I'm telling you, he's got the professor look. Sydal brings Dan back to his feet, knife edge chop. Takes Dan right off his feet. Delirious back in, and Delirious was directing traffic for Matt Sydal. See, I'm telling you, this is the strange part. Matt Sydal understands what Delirious is telling him. I have a whole bunch of questions about that. Sydal has him set, Delirious, right where he wanted him. He asked for far buckle. Dan sent across the ring. Sydal whips Delirious in, back elbow lands from Dan. Oh, the boot! He broke his own glasses, kicking him off Sydal's face. Now Dan, second rope on the inside, gets the double drop kick. And Warhorse is geared up on the ring apron. Can Dan make it over there? He's dragging his way along. Warhorse desperately reaching out. Dan dives. We're going to ludicrous speed. Drop kick on Delirious. Knife edge chop on Matt Sydal. Warhorse all over the ring. Tilt the world power slam on Delirious. Warhorse has a look over to Sydal. Running clothesline. Comes across the ring at Delirious. Going back and forth. Warhorse flying in and hammering them both. Warhorse gearing it up. He wants that lariat. Delirious ducks out of the way. Warhorse wheelbarrow. Warhorse rolled him through. Into the sharpshooter. The sharpshooter is applied. And the fans are begging Delirious to tap out as Delirious looking for an exit. Sydal tries to break it up. The chop on Warhorse won't work. The forearms will not work. Warhorse holding that sharpshooter. The headbutt lands. Oh, the kick will break it up. Got him right around the point of the jaw. Sydal, whoa, missed with the high kick. That would have taken Dan's head off. Standing switch, back and forth, round and round they go. I'm getting dizzy. Dan hoisting Sydal up to the shoulders. Backpack, stunner. Great execution from Dan the Dad as Sydal rolls out to the floor. Now Dan and Warhorse, 2-on-1 with Delirious caught in the ring. Delirious doesn't mind those odds. Again, I don't think he'd mind if it was 10-on-1. I'm not sure he'd even be aware. Delirious off the ropes. 3D! The Dan death drop? Count of 2.
10 minutes left.
And a half before Delirious is able to kick out. Was that the Dan horse death drop? I'll have to work on that. But 3D from Dan the Dad and Warhorse. I heard the fans chanting Dan Horse. I am kind of digging the name as Dan sends Warhorse in. He gets popped over the top by Delirious, who steps out of the way and lets the two run into one another. Delirious with the duck underneath. Different set of ropes as he changes up the angle. Now all the way around. Delirious flies in with the clothesline. Unorthodox, different, effective. And down Sydal. Saw Warhorse coming and the rising knee takes him down. And now Delirious saying something to Matt Sydal. Sydal's gonna charge, so Delirious. And the knees land on both sides. Both men out, top rope. Watch out, center of the ring. The splash from Delirious, Meteora from Sydal. Double hook of the leg, count of 1, 2. Oh, Delirious went for the pin with the knees on the chest. And it was a 2 on both sides. There you go, the fans chanting Dan Horse. Back to the outside of the ring. Sydal standing on the apron is Delirious. Has to be wondering what they have to do to finish this off. That was a great combination. Uranagi from Delirious. Sydal going all the way up. It could be any number of things from up there. And the Dad up to the apron. Sydal knocks him away. Sydal going all the way up. What's he got in mind? Dan shoves him off. Sydal right onto the ramp. Had a bit of a crash landing up there. Wait, where in the world is Dan? What is Dan doing? From the top to the stage. Oh, he went right into a super kick. Sydal on the stage with the DDT. Oh, Dan's got to be out. DDT on the stage. After Dan tried to go from the top rope to take Sydal out up there. Warhorse and Delirious back in the middle of the ring. Bodies all over the place. They both back into one another. Both trying to undo the tape. Delirious trying to undo. Is he trying to undo that black tape? What? They are trying to get the hands, the wrists, all undone. This could come right down to an old school Rock'em Sock'em Robots kind of fight. Forearms back and forth. Delirious and Warhorse hammering one another. Neither one wanted to take a step back. Warhorse turns, He comes right back. Combination. Chop, punch, elbow. Off the ropes. Warhorse looking for the lariat. Delirious out of the way. Over the top. Delirious with the wicked combination, ending with that spinning back elbow, but the headbutt from Warhorse lands. Oh, Delirious, that is an unfortunate position. His knees are bent at a bad angle, but Warhorse all the way up to the top with the elbow. Oh, that could have blown out a knee or both. Count of 1, 2, it's over. Delirious is crumpled.
30 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, Dan the Dad and Warhorse.
That looked awful. Delirious with his knees trapped under him. The elbow from Warhorse. And they're Delirious. Oh yeah, that knee has got to be killing him. Wow. Delirious trying to get up to his feet. That'd be great to see. Warhorse, when he landed that elbow, you could see Delirious, the way his legs popped off the canvas, but stayed packaged underneath, and he had to be in tremendous pain.